Welcome back to the PowerMax Mini Challenge from Snetterton. Before the Coopers take to the tarmac for the final time, the class welcomes a new driver in the form of Dave Pearce. Well, what's your background in racing?
Mainly sprint racing. So I've been driving a Subaru Impreza for 3 years now. Won 10 out of my 12 events, so quite successful in that sense. But before that, mainly karting. Done a lot in other series, but not competitively, so mainly testing and things like that, just to get up to speed on racing and things. So in this, it's consistency, so it's getting used to being consistently fast every single lap and moving on that way. So very good.
And finally, will we be seeing you for 2016 Mini Challenge?
I absolutely hope so. It's a brilliant series, something definitely to get involved in, especially if you're a new driver and you haven't done anything before. Definitely something to come and get involved in, and it's great atmosphere, great people. The teams are brilliant and everyone's really friendly, so it's something I definitely want to do next year.
Now, the man you may have seen handing out the trophies today is none other than James Bourne from Powerflex, who joins me now. James, lovely to have you here.
Good afternoon.
So tell us a bit about Powerflex and the involvement in Mini Challenge.
Okay, we're a manufacturer of polyurethane suspension bushes. We've been a sponsor of the Mini Challenge since the start of it, really, and we've continued our support right the way through, and we're hoping to do the same next year.
What is it about the championship that you particularly like?
The fact that it's British, first and foremost. We're a British manufacturer, so that fits very well for us. But also the type of vehicle that it is, again, it fits in with our product range. So for us, it's good exposure of our brand, but it's also a sense of pride to be able to have our name associated with such a great championship.
Cooper champ Nathan Harrison has been taking it easy today, staying safe, and he starts this race back in 14th position. However, it is a reverse of the top four. I'm sure Henry Neal is going to go for another win to finish off the weekend. Let's get over to Ben and find out the full grid.
Thanks, Michelle. So the cars lined up on the grid for the final race of the season in the Cooper class. We have our champion, Nathan Harrison. But who will be our final winner of the season? Well, Max Lever and Mark Wakefield are on the front row, ahead of Max Bladen and Henry Neal. Then it's Ricky Page and Simon Walton, who are next along. The red lights already on, revs rising as the sun goes down, and away we go. Who gets the jump? It's another very good start from Ricky Page, but the problem is that Ricky is really boxed in. So it's the white car of Max Lever alongside the dark machine of Mark Wakefield, who turn almost side by side into Rich is always a little bit sideways. That's Adam Davey, who very nearly had a big lose, as on towards Montreal Hairpin. Max Lever, who's been something of a stalwart competitor in the Cooper class over several seasons. He finished the season on a high point. Henry Neal will be able to climb up through the field to score another victory. Max Lever is taken out in front of the pack from Mark Wakefield and Max Bladen. Also going strongly in the early stages is Simon Walton. He's got David behind him, and that is a disappointment for Adrian Norman. And the Scalextric's back car clearly not on rails. I don't think he's hit anything, so he should recover as now Bladen darts the inside of Mark Wakefield through Hamilton. That's a brave move, and there's Ricky Page up into 4th place, looking to join in as well. Field turning through Oggies and then into Williams onto the Bentley straight. Now this is when these Cooper class cars can really slipstream and tow each other. So along the Bentley straight we go. The field, it's a lovely shot, isn't it? As the autumn sun just dips in the sky and the Mini Coopers run side by side, turning into Brundle Nelson, but Max Bladen can't find a way around Max Lever. So we've got the PowerMax Mini Challenge with 2 Maxes at the front of the pack as the pair of them turn into the bomb hole. They've got Mark Wakefield just in behind. Ricky Page in 4th is really able to close that gap. Then a big gap back into 5th. That's Darren Chatt currently in 5th position. As Bladen is so good on the way into Coram Curve. It's really the best corner for him around the circuit. But can he play that into a good exit from Murray's? Well, that is looking nice and tidy. Means that Max Lever isn't exactly romping clear as they head along the centre straight. It's going to be quite tricky now for Lever to pick the perfect point to turn in to Riches with the sun heading into his eyes, but Lever swings across into the right-hander. No way through for Bladen or Wakefield. Ricky Page trying to close up in 4th position on the brakes towards Montreal. And again, a little bit of a challenge possibly for Mark Wakefield. He saw a slight gap as Max Bladen just over-anticipated his braking point and started to slither wide. Wakefield draws alongside, but it's Bladen who's got the inside line for Palmer and therefore should be able to maintain the position. That's exactly how it unfolds, but he then runs a little bit wide, and that is a good switchback from Mark Wakefield, who is going to look to challenge into Agostini. We go in car with Wakefield now. He draws alongside Bladen as they get on the brakes. The left-hand hairpin Agostini, and Mark Wakefield goes through, gains the place for second, but again, just look at Mark's body language. He is so relaxed. Of course, his heart will be hammering away, but he is letting the car do all the hard work. Now sets off in pursuit of Max Lever, coming out of Hamilton into Oggies. So the left-hander there is Lever. Bladen in 3rd has now got Ricky Page just about to join in the scrap as well. Out of Williams on to the Bentley straight. Bladen's surely got the toe here on Mark Wakefield. Now, is he going to be able to challenge, or can Wakefield just get close enough to Max Lever, possibly to carry that momentum through? That's exactly how it unfolds. Meanwhile, some really good fighting going on for 5th position. Darren Chat, I think it is, who is still doggedly defending. But look who's trying to come through the field. Henry Neal, race 2 winner. Bright yellow car, beginning to start to climb up the order. This is exactly what he did in race 1. It's a devastating effect. He's got a little bit more ground to make up on this occasion, because once he races his way through past Darren Chat, then there is a few seconds on towards the race leaders. Also, as part of that train, is our champion Nathan Harrison. Harrison would like to finish the season on a high point, and we are into the final lap of the year, and we have got quite the scrap for this final victory of the season in the Power Max Mini Challenge Cooper class. It's Max Lever who leads the way from Mark Wakefield, but Wakefield challenging into Montreal hairpin, and Wakefield goes for it. He sees the gap and eases past Max Lever, who just couldn't quite close the door in time. Lever, however, keeping his right foot firmly planted on the accelerator, draws back alongside Mark Wakefield as they turn into Oggies. A little bit of rubbing possibly, and Lever reclaims the place on towards Agostini. All the while you've got Max Bladen in 3rd, waiting to pick up the pieces. Wakefield consults his mirrors. Is there a gap to the inside? Yes, there is! And again, Max Lever doesn't defend the inside line quite early enough. He'll be hoping to get the switch back on Wakefield as they come out of Agostini. Meanwhile, Henry Neal has raced his way through into 4th position. He's brought Nathan Harrison with him for company, so Darren Chat and others being shuffled down as we go in with Mark Wakefield, and here he is out front. And so Wakefield it is who leads the way as Adam Davey makes a mistake into Oggies, and Davey finishes his season with disappointment, runs wide. He should rejoin, but he's going to lose the place as what has happened to Max Lever, because here come Mark Wakefield and Max Bladen. Lever's been dropped by the pair of them through this last lap as they turn through Murray's. It's going to be the drag race to the line. It's Wakefield who's just got his nose in front of Max Bladen as they accelerate along the centre straight for the final time. The checker flag is poised and ready. The rest of the fights are still far from settled as Martin Poole closes up to Darren Chapman. It's a win for Mark Wakefield from Max Bladen and Max Lever. Look at how much Mark Wakefield enjoyed that. Absolutely brilliant racing. It's exactly what this is all about, clean, close and competitive. So Mark Wakefield takes the win from Max Bladen and Max Lever. Henry Neal claims 4th, ahead of Nathan Harrison and Ricky Page. Time for our final podium of the season, and a delighted Mark Wakefield on the top step, enjoying the spoils of victory.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. You know, this year I got my first win at Rockingham, and it's just got better and better ever since then. You know, I couldn't have done it without the challenge themselves. You know, and Forge Motorsport, they've been brilliant, and also Andy at Mintec have been brilliant. But most of all, everybody, you know, it's been fair racing. It's been brilliant this year.
We brought it good in the end, and amazing. Yeah, only one we could have got first, but hey, roll on 2016.
Now I've been back in the car this weekend. It gives you that want to continue for next year. So I don't know. We'll see.
Let's have a look then at the final standings of the Cooper class for this season. So Nathan Harrison, our deserving champion, clear of Ricky Page, Mark Wakefield and Simon Walton.
A huge congratulations to all our winners. What a fantastic weekend of racing here at Snetterton in what has been a fantastic season in the 2015 Mini Challenge. Thank you so much for being part of it. Now, we've got a lot more cars joining the championship next year. This is only going to get bigger. To keep up to date with everything that's going on in Mini Challenge, don't forget to check out the website. There's also our Twitter feed and our Facebook page. But as the sun goes down at Snetterton and on the 2015 season, it's goodbye.